Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a great morning. I hope you have a great day today, my God. Taco Tuesday, whoop, whoop. Let's get to crack-a-lacking. I hear people say a lot of times, I prayed for this, I prayed for that, I prayed for this, and God never gives me what I want. He never answers my prayers. Well, here's some information for you. It might help you out with that. Have you done what you needed to do, your part, to get things in line on your end so you're ready to receive what you're asking for? If not, the answer may be no, because it'd be like doing all that work for nothing. You're not ready for it. When it gets here, it's just going to be a wasted, it's not going to work. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're building a house, you don't have the sheetrockers come in and sheetrock and paint before you put the roof on it, because if it rains, you'll ruin all that. You got to get the roof on before you do anything inside. So that's the same idea with praying. You got your part to do with God. God's a two-way relationship. You talk to him, he talks to you. You pray, he answers. However, you got to do your part down here. You know, you ask God for something and you haven't done your part, you haven't got your roof on yet, then the answer might be no, because he can see that, you know, if I rearrange everything and do all this work for you to get you this and you're not ready, you haven't done your part, you haven't prepared for it to receive it, then I give it to you and it's not going to work. So a lot of work done for nothing. So think about that, you know, when you're praying for stuff. Have I done my part? Have I gotten ready? And if not, then maybe you ought to get out there and do your part so you can be ready. I remember a long, long, long time ago when I started to turn my life around and change things up. I wanted a new truck, and I was saying, and my prayer was, I'd like to have this new truck, God. However, you know, if things aren't right, then just guide me where I need to go. I didn't get the truck. I was mad as hell. Mad. 6 months later, I would have lost the truck. I wasn't working. I was out of work. They would have repossessed it. I said, thank you, God, for not giving me that truck. I realized at that time that if I always said, if it's your will lead me to what the best situation is, that he looks out for my best interest. And if I'm not ready for something, if I'm not ready for the responsibility, I'm not going to get it. That's another thing, too. If you're not ready for the responsibility of what you're asking for, then more likely you're not going to get it. I was grateful at that point that I didn't get it, because I would have lost it and that would have screwed things up even more. So from then on, now when I say, this is what I like, God, however, if you have something better in mind, lead me to that. And if I don't get it, I know that something better is coming down the road. And I also say, whatever it is I got to do, let me know and I'll do it. You let me know what I got to do, I'll show you some doing. A good friend of mine years ago told me that he said this prayer. He was building a house and he needed a well and he didn't have the money to pay for a company to come dig it. He looked up and he said, God, you show me where the water is and I'll show you some serious digging. And I realized at that time I have a part to play whenever I pray for something. So I always say, you show me what I got to do, God, and I'll be happy to do it. I'll show you some serious doing. And I do. I get busy doing my part. And then, you know, God sees me doing my part. He knows I'm willing. A lot of times, all the times my prayers get answered. It's really amazing how God works in my life, as long as I'm willing to do whatever it is I need to do to get that going. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Do your part. Get yourself prepared and ready. And then just maybe your prayers will be answered. Hey, listen, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Over.